What up, folks? I'm back once again doing another video game review, and this time I'm reviewing the game The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, which was released by Konami for the Super Nintendo and later ported for the Game Boy Advance. But of course, I am reviewing the original game, and now the plot of the game is that this ghost woman pretty much turns evil, and these two guys, Kid Yang and Dr. Yang, are on a quest to make things right. Of course, they're the last name of the two protagonists are playing on the phrase yin and yang. Now, with that being said, um, both of these characters have like three different levels of their regular weapons and their judo attacks that I guess you can level up. I guess I'm using the wrong word, but you can like get stronger attacks with these two moves that both Dr. Yang and Kid Yang has. Plus, you can collect coins and stuff like that to buy stuff like sandals, pizza, helmets, armor, stuff like that. Plus, the Legend of the Mystical Ninja has overall of 9 stages to it. Of course, you have to fight bosses at the end, which of course requires strategies. And the name of the stages are called Warlock Zones. And some of the bosses do range from like a mystical ghost to like a samurai. They all like vary. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it is that the last stage has two mini bosses in that particular stage, which is kind of different because the 8 previous stages don't have mini bosses. It would have been cool to see some mini bosses in all of the stages, like at least one. You know what I'm saying? Like certain beat 'em ups, you know. And you could also spend your money by like playing the lottery. You can go to the racetrack and bet on whatever it is they bet on in the game. I don't know. I seriously doubt that it's horses or nothing like that. But you could also play some arcade games too. I don't know all of the how many arcade games that you could play in the I guess it's an arcade room, but you can do that too. And the regular enemies just it has a lot of variety to them. You can fight some samurai skeletons, like some flame ghosts, whatever you want to call them. But it has a lot of like variety with the enemies and stuff. Now the graphics and level design are pretty excellent, and it is something that I would expect from a Konami game because this is the company who made it. And I do like the sprites and the color palettes that's connected to the graphics, and the design of the game is well drawn in my opinion. The gameplay is pretty good also, and the fact that you can like level up per se with the regular weapons and the judo throws are a nice touch. You know what I'm saying? And the soundtrack is very excellent, and it's quite possibly the best aspect of the Legend of the Mystical Ninja and everything. And it's pretty good because it has a lot of it's pretty much traditional Japanese music to it, and it was executed very well in my opinion. Now, when you compare the Legend of the Mystical Ninja to say Castlevania 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and other games that were made by Konami for the Super Nintendo, I can honestly say that it was probably one of the more underrated when you compare it to those other titles, you know. And that, I don't think that a lot of people was talking about it back then, but it's a pretty excellent game. And I can be honest about it. I can honestly put it is one of the best games that was released on the Super Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Probably, like I said, it was more on the underrated side. You know, and I would honestly recommend this to gamers, especially retro gamers who are like interested in games like uh, the Legend of the Mystical Ninja and the genre that it belongs in. You know, as far as the score, I would definitely give the Legend of the Mystical Ninja a 9 out of 10. Now, with that being said, if you play this particular game and you like it or happen to be one of your favorite games of all time, you can mention it in the comment section of this video. If you like the review of the Legend of a Mystical Ninja that I presented, you can also click the thumbs up button. Don't hesitate to do that. You could also share it on like Facebook in one of the video game fan pages, or you can share it on Twitter or whatever. Now, don't forget to subscribe. And this is your boy Big Metro Fan 12 signing off.